Welcome back. Welcome back. Championship Ringside is back again. What's going on? Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to by support. Shout out to by showing love. Blizzard Blaze here. It's been a long time, for them lives. Go ahead, introduce yourself, young man. Out the shadows.
The bully, you dig? This young man been running for me again. Listen, I know it's football season and everything. That man probably been watching football. I'm gonna let you slide for a little bit, but we're gonna keep on bringing the basketball content.
Football been such a weird time. I'm not even sure. Thank goodness I'm not a gambling man, because I've been broke playing with these dudes, bro. Every team, I'm like, oh, that's an easy win. Sit at home watching sports on a Sunday night, like, what is going on? Only team makes sense right now is the Chiefs. But you're right. This basketball, and it's the lighter part of the season, so they ain't trying to give basketball too much love, but we about to give basketball some love. Let's get straight to it. Russ is 6th man of the year. I already know what you was thinking. I already know how we walking into this whole episode. You called me up. You're like, bruh, I'm sorry. Russ been doing this thing. It never was his fault. It was LeBron and AD. Go ahead. I know you want to talk about that first. So, Russ leading the 6th man of the year award, and if they decide to trade him, he gonna win most improved player. So Russ pretty much about to rack up on his trophy case. I know where we're going with this. Shout out to my dog Russ. Go ahead. You can talk about it.
First off, Russ is not going to be most improved. You can't have a down season and then come back and talk about you most improved. So 6th man of the year, that's a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. 6th man of the year for Russ. The thing is, I think what's going to prevent Russ from winning 6th man of the year is the fact that the Lakers not going to play relevant games. Like, they're going to be on TV. You're going to be able to see Russ doing his thing or whatever like that. But the Lakers just not going to win. So that's going to prevent him from being 6th man of the year. But we can get back to Russ in a minute. I don't want to kind of gloss over what he's doing this year, but let's gloss over it for a minute.
I just wanted to make sure we tackle. I know we didn't talk about in the warm up, but we knew what it was. We knew what it was.
We could talk about it. We could talk about him in the next segment. But
we're gonna talk about your guy a little later too. I was right about some. You probably I owe you a little props about something later on the show. So we good.
So you want I guess you want to get into these MVP candidates?
All right, cool. So the question is, if the so let me make sure I'm saying this right. If the season ended today, who would be the MVP? Is that how the question we're answering?
Yeah, that's how I have it in my head.
All right. So I wrote down 4 names. I feel like I don't even see where a 5th will even be relevant at. I don't even see where a 5th will even be knocking on the door, even though the directions to what he's for at, if I'm being honest with you. How many names you got?
I can give you up to 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Well, 6. I know for a fact you got these 4. So I'm gonna hear your other 2, but Tatum, Luka, Giannis, and Steph. I got those 4. Who you feel like part of that?
You have Tatum.
I do have Tatum, Luka,
Giannis, and Steph.
Giannis,
okay.
Steph.
I don't have Steph and Luka in my in this. I have Giannis as my MVP right now. All right, so I have Giannis as my MVP.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad if Tatum wins.
Okay, I was just about to ask you why what
I'm,
puts Giannis over Tatum?
yeah, I'm not mad. I'm not mad if Tatum wins. So Giannis and Tatum is like my 1 and 1A. The other people who I have in contention for the MVP is gonna be Book. Um, I have um Joker. I have Mitchell getting some love. I don't have him winning. I have him getting some love.
I understand
And
that.
dark horse candidate just to get, and he'll get some love if the season ended today, is Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be my people. I'll have Luka not getting, Luka wouldn't get a vote for me. Um, right, and I'm saying this is if the season ended today. If the season ended today, Luka, then an 11th seed. You're not even in the play-in. You don't qualify. You went to college, right? You went
Mm-hmm.
to college, right? All right,
Yeah.
so you had to pass English 101 in order to get to English 102. You couldn't do one before the other. Luke ain't no. I'm sorry. And I think Steph is near the same boat. I think the the Warriors are probably in the ninth or 10th seed. I'm not sure, but I know Dallas.
Eight
Uh,
currently.
huh?
Eight, they're currently in the eight.
In the eight. So I'm like Dallas in the 11th seed. I can't rock with you. So you gotta meet the criteria, and the criteria is usually a top 3 seed, like not playing. We can't. And if you're not even not in playing, nah, we not talking. So Luka get a couple wins, and I'm again that's just if the season is ended today. Next
Okay.
week, because the West is so tight, Luka could be in the 5th seed, and we could talk. But right now, we ain't Luka not in this conversation.
All right. I agree with you that Steph and Luca would not win it. They wouldn't win it. It'll be between Tatum and Giannis. I'll probably pick Tatum because I mean I guess me it's close because Giannis don't have his second best player. And Jalen Brown seemed like he's at a plateau, if not worse than what he was last year. But they still number one seed, so I that's probably the main reason you give Tatum his love. But all right, I, I'm not even on that no more. I would give it to Tatum right now if I had to give out the MVP. Like as
Mm-hmm.
much as I want to give it to Giannis. Tyrese Halliburton. What we doing here? I've been hearing his name all over. What we doing here? Because I see him, but come on now, we really about to do this with him? We really about to act like he really anywhere close to what we
So
talk?
no, this not when I'm saying MVP love. I'm not saying who will win the MVP. I'm not saying because again, you know who my MVP vote is. I'm talking Giannis. Giannis got it. Then we talking Tatum. I'm saying giving Halliburton love, like the way that you're looking at it like Halliburton isn't on the level of these guys. And cool, I agree with you. He not on the level of those guys. But Steve Nash wasn't on the level of those guys in '05, '06, and nothing like that. He was never on that level. We never looked at Steve Nash and said that he is the best player in the league, or anywhere close to the best player in the league. We said the way that he's playing is the most valuable to his team.
Mhm.
And I'm giving Tyrese Halliburton that same love. And that's it. It's really not about like how good he is. Like I guess you're looking
So
at
you
him
said
on a two,
Booker,
huh?
Booker, Booker, Joker, Halliburton, uh, Giannis, Tatum. Who was that sixth one again?
I think I had Mitchell.
Mitchell. Okay. Well, you made it clear that you predicate everything on winning, so that's clear. That's clearly the route you went in.
What can we get a Coach Herm sound effect?
I mean,
Play to win the
okay,
game.
that's cool. That's cool, but I mean, what like if you take it to the factors of
So wait. Real quick.
we always go through this with MVP, bro. Like
But no, real quick.
we
Giannis, what? Giannis,
Good.
and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I tried to look them up a little bit before this. Giannis averaging 30 and 11.
Uh-huh.
Tatum averaging 36 and 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Halliburton averaging 20 and 11. I think if we're looking at people who average 20 and 11, you only have a couple people who actually did that. I want to say it was like Magic, Zeke, Paul, Westbrook, probably Harden.
Yes.
Like, I think that's about it. I want to say Book averaging 27, 5-5, something like that, on the best team in the West. And I want to say the Cavs. I don't know what Donovan Mitchell averaging, but the Cavs the number 3 seed in the West, and I know none of our preseason predictions had them anywhere close to number 3. I think at best we had them at number 7.
It was way off.
What?
Our predictions.
Okay, but yeah, like when it comes down to our predictions, we didn't have the Cavs up there. Like the best we gave them was probably the 5th seed.
Yeah, we didn't have them over Philly,
And that's a lot to do with Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell been balling, and I think
no, that's I agree with you. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. But would I take that over Steph though? That's the part. That's the part I question. Like if you want to punish Luka for the bad record, cool. But
that's look, what we ask the same question, but we answer in 2 different questions. The question that you answer that you trying to answer. Do you think that Steph is better than this player? And that's not.
No. I'm actually going by value. I'm
Yeah,
going by value.
and I'm saying that's not the case. Like if you don't make the playoffs, you don't have no value.
There you go. There you go.
You
G's
don't.
law. G's law says.
If you don't make the playoffs, you ain't got no value.
G's law says.
You could have. I'm just saying, you could have just went in and tanked and got Wemby.
Look, we at the end of the day, I think we still agree on this one. I think Tatum and Giannis is probably the top 2. I'm more stuck on the Halliburton thing. I think his name get popped up in so many things, but I don't think he's the driving force behind Indiana. I think Indiana is on the same page as what's the other team? Like kind of how the Jazz is. Huh?
I said Utah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. Look, oh shit, we actually pretty good. Look at this. Look, y'all. Like, I think they like that. Like, I knew they knew Halliburton was good, but come on, man, Indiana gonna finish in the play-in at best.
Yeah, but we talking about if it was the end today.
Yeah, but I guess you know how I'm looking at it. Halliburton gonna be like DeMar DeRozan with Toronto. All right, that was a good job. You know, we're not gonna seriously vote for you, but good job. You know, show them a little love. Like you said, a little love, but I don't think top 5. I think they'll still give it to Steph and Luka over him, probably.
No, they probably will. Like one, like we look at Steph as the second best player in the league. I think that's pretty unanimous. And Luka is the consensus at preseason MVP every year.
Yeah, that's the easy vote.
So they thirsty for Luka to win an MVP. Like, even though we really haven't seen that style of basketball win games like that. So it is.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. So I mean, I guess we'll leave it up. I don't think it's gonna be a vote. I think most people probably agree with us. Tatum or Giannis. You know, this would be a question about who would you give it to first out of fucking Steph and fucking Halliburton. That's the real topic of this damn conversation. All right, that's a wrap for that one. So, oh, by the way, if y'all want any way to hit us up, man, all the descriptions in the link, all the links are in the description. I'm backwards today, man. My bad. But shit, we can move to the next one. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. This one's gonna be the fun one. This is gonna be the fun one because we're gonna have to break this one down. Pick a player. So we're gonna stick to the same scheme of how these players are doing right now in the league, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick. Well, I got 6 options. I don't know how many you got so far. And we're gonna see who would you want right now on your squad moving forward. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna be fair. I didn't include players that have injuries going on. So I didn't include Chris Paul. I include Kawhi Leonard. And if I did include somebody who injured, I clearly didn't know they was fucking injured. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Who would you rather move forward with right now? Ja Morant or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
Ja Morant. I could have said Ja Morant soon once you said Ja Morant. Who would you rather move forward with? Ja Morant? Ja Morant? Ja Morant? Ja Morant?
You're
Shit.
a little hype with Ja Morant right there, huh, buddy?
Dang.
That's a little much for Ja Morant, huh? You don't think so?
No.
You about to make me think about, like, should I put Ja Morant against anybody in the league or something like that? Like, why are you talking like that?
I'm saying who you got? Who you putting them up against? What you think?
Oh, wait, hold up.
So wait.
This whole thing about to change. Hold up.
So wait. Let's be clear. We talking about for this season, right? Are you talking about going forward, like beyond?
No. I don't want to go too far ahead. This season.
Okay.
Let's stick with this season.
Okay.
You saying there's nobody you want besides Ja?
Giannis. Ja.
Okay. I'm sorry. What?
Giannis.
I'm sorry. What? Giannis.
Ja. Everybody else.
Let me see your shoes, bro. Let me see your shoes. Hey, send me the video of that Gritty, man. I just want to check it out. I just want to see you doing it, yeah. send me the video of the Gritty, dog. Because I don't know what's going on here. Come on, really?
Come on, man. Who you got over Ja? Who you want besides Ja?
I think the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think the Shai conversation is actually more serious than you leading on.
No disrespect to Shai. No disrespect to Shai. I think
I'll still take Steph too.
Yeah, we talking two different. I think we talking like. I think Ja and Steph is more of a conversation. Like those are
I think all of it's a conversation. If you want Edge Ja with Shai, cool, but I feel like you dismissed it. Now I'm so interested in Ja. Like, okay, wait, hold up.
No,
you take. So the rest of the season, man, you about to give me go. This dude here. The rest of the season,
you done went off the rails.
Yeah. You fucked me up real quick. So the rest of the season, you'll take Ja over healthy AD.
Yeah.
You take Ja over Steph.
Yeah.
You take Ja over KD.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
So
You still there?
look,
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold
so
up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
let me be clear. Let me be clear. I'm not saying that Ja is the second best player in the league
I know
after.
you're not. I
I'm
know
not
you're
saying,
not. I know. I
yeah,
know for a fact you're not
yeah.
saying that.
I'm not saying that.
You're saying you'll take him second moving forward in the league in the rest of the season.
Yes. So look, wait.
Over Steph Curry.
So no, this is consistent.
Over.
What I said. So no. So wait. Listen. Ja was my preseason pick to be MVP.
Cool. And
Yeah. So
he been doing his thing. He's not
yeah,
MVP, but he's
yeah.
doing his thing.
So no, like, and again, to going back to last segment, I don't have him as MVP right now. I don't have him. I don't have him there. If the season ended today, he's not there. But I think he's going to. I think he's going to get there by the end of the season. Like the people who I can have a conversation with John Moran about, like far as taking John Moran or this player is Steph. Steph is a conversation, obviously. All right, Steph is a conversation. I think Tatum is a conversation.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is a conversation.
Okay.
But like in Giannis, there's no conversation about Giannis because Giannis is far and away the best player in the league right now.
Luka not a conversation.
No. And look, the reason why I don't have Luka as a conversation.
Don't hurt. Hold up.
No,
Hold
to me,
up. Let me help you out. Fans, please. Don't do that to him. Let him live. Let him live. Let him live.
So listen.
Get through it. I got your back. Don't hurt him.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't have Luka as part of the conversation to me. The only reason why I don't have Luka is simply because the way that Luka plays basketball, that has never translated to winning. All right. So when it comes down to winning the championship, the ultimate goal will be to win a championship. And the way that Luka plays, that doesn't translate to winning. The great Kobe Bean Bryant, when having a conversation about how James Harden was playing when he played for the Rockets, he was like, it gets you numbers, but it doesn't win championships. How different is Luka than that version of James Harden? Like James Harden with the Rockets for
I think that Rockets team was better, if I'm being honest with you.
So I'm saying, like,
I'm talking about outside their star players.
No, cool. Listen, I understand that. I'm just saying the way that Luka dominates the ball, like he gonna get you numbers. He gonna get you numbers.
What the fuck you saying in Ja like
so
that?
Let me ask you this.
What you
Matter of
saying
fact,
Ja like that?
I'm gonna ask you this, and this is kind of on subject, but a little bit off. But would you take Luka over Prime Harden? Like
no.
Luke. So no. I'm saying if we looking at Luka versus Prime Harden, what the hell? What Luka gonna?
Okay, what you saying, Ja though?
I feel like the way that Ja plays, I still think they have a chance to win. And the way that Ja plays, Ja fits that Memphis team to a T. They ain't scared of nothing. They want all the smoke. I
play like Derrick Rose, man.
He do play like Derrick Rose, but I'm saying like the way that and I'm bringing up other people saying stuff, but one thing that Draymond Green said about the Clippers teams with Chris Paul, saying that they was front runners. Anytime they had some adversity, they folded. You feel me? And cool. I don't see that in Memphis. I don't see that.
They gotta get that yet. They gotta get that.
No, but I'm saying I don't see that in Memphis. I see Memphis wanting all the smoke. Like if they come across your team and you supposed to be better, like they that team that try to feel played for no reason. Like they make up shit in their head that you didn't say it about them, so they could want to beat you worse, or so they could want to fight you harder. So I'm rocking with y'all.
You know what? That's cool. You explained yourself. It sound like a personal personality choice more than a basketball decision. Cause you know what? You pick Java Shea. I agree with you. It was just like, oh, whoa, hold up. So we're gonna let Josh sit on his throne for the rest of this segment. Moving forward, who you rather have? Paul George or DeMar DeRozan?
Damn, that's that one.
I'm thinking fire ones now. I'm thinking
Yeah,
the fire ones. Shea and Josh should have been fire, but you killed that one. So yeah, let's go with this one.
I'm going with Paul George. I'm gonna go with Paul George based on his versatility. PG can be that player who gonna run the offense for you, or he can be that player to be a lockdown defender for you. So he can step into that first man's role, or he can step into the backup role. Like he can fit a little more than DeMar DeRozan. So I'm gonna go with PG.
All right. Well, that's my second favorite player in the league. DeMar DeRozan didn't stand a chance in this question on my end. So, and then I still think that first Chicago season was a flash in the pan. No disrespect to him, but that who expect that again out of him? I don't. And then Zach, well, maybe so, because Zach LaVine and disappeared somewhere again. I don't know what's up with that guy. But... All right, ready to move on?
Yeah, what you got?
Moving forward right now, would you rather have? Damn, I want to think of another one for this one because I thought of two LeBron ones, but you know what? Let's skip this one. Moving forward, would you rather have LeBron James or Kyrie Irving?
Damn.
Oh yeah. I was on YouTube heavy looking at all type of player stuff. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna work. This one gonna work.
God dang.
What am I putting this 2-week notice?
Bruh. I don't know, son.
Come on, man. The people wait, man. Come on, man. Dude lost.
I can't lie. Look, this is a good ass question. This is a good ass question.
I thought of some ones that even I had to, even I'm not even sure of. So I was like, I would love to see what you say.
Look, my brain telling me, Kyrie. That's what my brain telling me.
Okay.
Like, but at the same time, it's telling me like the more logical choice is LeBron James. Like, so if I'm a GM, I'm gonna take LeBron James over Kyrie, right? And the reason why I'm doing LeBron James over Kyrie, because it's a safer pick.
Answer.
Yeah, it's a safer pick. The problem that I have with LeBron James right now in his career, that it's hard to, so GM would take LeBron James. If I'm a coach, I'm taking Kyrie. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So LeBron James is a safer pick. If I pick LeBron James, I feel like my job is still intact or whatever like that. So it's easier for me to get away with picking LeBron James. The way that LeBron James plays in this portion of his career, where he's not concerned as much with setting up his teammates, is, I guess, similar to how Kyrie has played. But I think Kyrie can be Kyrie can play off the ball a little bit better. I think LeBron can play off the ball, but I think LeBron chooses not to. So I don't know. I'm gonna say, damn, I'm a cop out and I'm gonna say LeBron. I'm copping out.
I was answering your question, bro.
It's still a cop out because I'm still torn. It was like I want.
Oh, your LeBron blast me just all in your face. You're like, you looking bad now. You look like a hater or some shit, huh?
Bro, I'm copping out because I'm saying if I'm a coach, I'm definitely not picking LeBron. I don't want him nowhere near my franchise. Leave me alone.
So I originally had LeBron going against Bradley Beal, but that Kyrie one just was so good. I couldn't pass that one up.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna give Bradley Beal one, how about I'm gonna put him against his teammate? Moving forward, you rather Bradley Beal or Kyle Kuzma?
Bradley Beal.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think it's time to call it quits on him?
I think I guess if you are the if you the Wizards, you probably want picks rather than Bradley Beal, but I'm not gonna put him over Kuzma.
I guess since they're on the same team, I am thinking more of a Wizards thing. Like if
Yeah.
I was a Wizards, I'd be like, yeah, bro. Yeah. You was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point,
Yeah, no, like
go do you.
yeah, like so if it come down to like getting, so if I'm the Wizards, it's gonna take more for me to get rid of Bradley Beal than for me to get rid of Kyle Kuzma. You offer
You
me,
mean you're gonna get more back from
no,
Billy?
yeah, so I'm saying if somebody came and offered me a pick for a player, like give me a pick. Like Golden State was like, hey, we're gonna offer you Draymond and a pick. You can either give us Bradley Beal or Kyle Kuzma. I'm sending Kyle Kuzma. Like, yeah, I think that's easy.
I'm about to say, yeah, pretty much. That is. I was just talking about. Yeah, I think again, I just made that one up. That one not as good as the rest of them. I got two more left. But nah, I think if I was the Wizards, I'd probably try to see, just experiment. It's not like y'all fucking playoff bound. Just see what Kyle Kuzma could do. He never really was the number one option. Let's see. Hey, we probably had a sleeping gym the whole time. Give him a decent point guard and see what he could do. Shit, ain't he like 25, 26 now? Probably older than that.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I say give him a try. Try to get some love off of Bill. All right. Last two. I think these are gonna be good too. I think these are gonna be good ones. Would you rather have the Joker or Zion Williams?
This season, right? I don't know.
They both in the same area to if you want to go past this season, make it pick honestly.
No. I'm thinking in my head like, and we're assuming that they're gonna stay healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's hard for me to go against Zion just for the fact that I'm rocking with the Pels. I'd rather the Pels win. So fuck it, I'm going with Zion. I was like at first, fuck it, I'm going with Zion.
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's another one I'm because I get the Zion in the next segment. But yeah, that's kind of tough on that one. I ain't mad at all these. I ain't mad at it. Like I said, the Ja thing was still blows my motherfucking mind. That's crazy. But the last one,
Joker MVP. But I fuck it, I'm going with Zion.
I ain't mad at you. That's nothing I could argue about. Really, none of them I could argue about. Last one. Moving forward, would you rather have Stephen Curry or Kevin Durant?
Steph Curry.
What? You ain't gonna put the finger on the chin, scratch the head or nothing? Steph
Nah,
Curry?
nah, Steph Curry. Steph Curry.
I don't like that one. Nah, explain this. Explain that. I don't like that one. I feel like the Josh
So no,
situation all
no,
over
no.
again.
Listen.
Go, go.
Listen. KD, we give KD all love for being the second best player in the world, or I think he's the third after Steph. Um, we give him all the love in the world, but at some point, it's time to put up or shut up. Like the the reason
Damn.
the reason certain teams are where they are is because of 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 the main player. Like, just giving you for example, the reason why Phoenix is number one is because Devin Booker is there. He has help, but Chris Paul been hurt for half the season. Cam Johnson been hurt for half the season. Um, Jay Crowder isn't there. So
Nah,
it's like
I give him that.
so it's like
Yeah.
with those people, he's still been balling. You feel me? Luka has no help, but we expect him to win because Luka's there.
True. So you putting them on that scale, huh?
So I'm like, KD, like, we've been expecting y'all to win for like 3 years, bro, and y'all ain't do it. So listen, I listen. We got the band together. Y'all still ain't making beautiful music. So at some point, we got to put it on. We got to put it on KD. And yeah, right now, I can't take him over Steph. Where yeah, Steph got 4 championships. KD got 2.
Come on, man. That's fucked up. Come on, man.
I'm
Right?
saying.
Look, all right. Let me help.
I'm
Let me
saying
help for
I'm
this
going
man.
back to the Steph and KD battle
Let,
rap. You
let me
did.
let me help him for this man, dog. You be, I don't know, you in a shitty mood today, dog. So look, I would probably take KD. And the reason why, because if we going by individual player, why wouldn't I take KD? I watched Steph game. KD could do that. I don't think Steph can have. Well, Steph get all the attention, but the way they play with it, they have so many plays in their bag to where you not only have to watch out for Steph, you gotta catch if Clay having a good day. You gotta catch if Jordan Poole might hit a 3-pointer and try to earn some of the fucking money he got paid. And shit, that's the only players who can shoot. Seem like I'll just take KD because I think he on the same skill level. I think he just in a bad position with uh, a player who got two players who got a lot of controversy around them. But the way KD been playing for like the last 4-5 games, I mean they neck and neck. They probably about what as far as place like how they the level what they've been playing at lately. So why not take the guy that's damn near a foot taller? And he got a better defense. So
And
I'll
and that's
probably take KD on this one.
and look, and that's the thing. That's the reason why I feel like everybody has put KD over Steph for years, is because KD is a foot taller than Steph. But if we look at the results, the results that Steph has had has been a foot taller than KD's. If we really being honest, KD got 2 championships, both of them with Steph.
Mm-hmm.
Steph got 4 championships, 2 of them without KD. You feel me? So, like,
But some of that is on foundation though. KD fucked up and left Thunder. I feel like he fucked up and left the Thunder. He went taste the good life, and then he like, nah, I could do this by myself, and that's when it became the struggle. While the whole time Steph on the Tim Duncan path, like, well, welcome to my sanctuary. You're welcome. Okay, fine. Here's your championship rings. You're welcome to leave, man. We're going to continue doing what we was doing before he got here. He still had the same core. They had some different players come through. KD was clearly the best player that came through, but it's still an argument about. I think Steph definitely accomplished more than KD, but if you want to argue like who's an individual better player, I can see why KD have an
But I'm
argument.
saying we've been having this argument about KD being an individual better player than Steph for years. Like, but just for the most part,
Yeah, but we know that you don't elevate you above someone without the
no, but
accomplishment.
what I'm saying is like KD has been I mean, Steph has been a driving force for the Warriors. Like the Warriors had pieces, but like the Thunder had pieces as well.
True.
I'm saying
Yeah, what?
the
The
like
legend, the myth.
so so I guess let me ask you because matter of fact I want to ask you a couple uh pick a player questions.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done. We kind of agree on everyone except well, actually, I probably pick LeBron. So now we just split on KD and Steph. So what you got?
So who would you rather, Kyrie or Clay?
Clay. I think that's easy.
That's easy. Okay.
Yeah, to me, Clay trying to get back into. I feel like he's chasing his old self, which is, I guess, a good thing. But he coming into it. I think Kyrie in his own head now. I didn't think a 5-game or 8-game suspension would have him, playing lackadaisical. It's not. It's like we ain't getting the aggressive Kyrie. I don't know what's up with that, but it seemed like him. I don't think Kyrie trying to get back in basketball shape. I feel like Clay still trying to get his basketball motions under him. So yeah, I'll probably take Clay.
All right. You have Kyrie as a individually. I mean, you have Clay as an individually better basketball player than Kyrie.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't. Oh,
Okay.
wait. That's actually a more. There's more depth to that though. Individual player. Damn, there's not enough. I don't have enough evidence on Clay, so I say Kyrie.
All right.
Like damn, damn. I don't know. I let other people decide. That's a hell of a fucking question. Like, who's a better individual player, Klay Thompson than fucking Kyrie? Damn. You got a two-way player who don't really shows his 100% offensive skill, and you got this one-way player who shows you every fucking trick in the book. That's okay. So if I had to pick, if I'm a GM, if I'm a GM, I'm picking Klay. So yeah, I'll go with Klay.
Yeah. So that Kyrie is that conundrum that fucks you up because you look at Kyrie and it's like I can like if you just picking people to be on your team, you might probably pick Kyrie first. Like if you just like, all right, we're playing street ball, I'm gonna pick Kyrie. But if you're
In
looking
the
at
league, I pick Kyrie when I'm looking for 6 man.
yeah,
Now I ain't trying to be disrespectful to him, but his style, he don't make players better. So it's like, okay, and even though Clay not proven to make players better, he definitely showed that he could play the third spot on a team and still say, okay, I got the best player when they on defense. So more valuable. I, yeah, I had to go with him.
all right. So you going with Clay or Kyrie?
Clay.
Clay. Okay. All right. Let me go. Klay Thompson or Russ off the bench.
Why you? It's not a
Listen, I'm
fucking question, man.
trying to throw some shit at you.
Russ off the bench.
Russ off
If,
the
look, you take Klay Thompson off the Warriors and put Russ on the bench of that squad, man, we talking championship. We talking 4-4-4, like Moses Malone said, talking 0-1 Lakers. All right, not that far, but yeah, I don't know, maybe damn, the Warriors so damn old now, but yeah, I still take Russ off the bench, but you know how that is. I don't know why you thought you was gonna get a fair answer out of me anyway.
I'm just saying. I want you to think about it because I'm like, all right. So if
Russ the only
no,
I'm not even joking. Russ is literally the second hope, the first or second hope for the Lakers. I don't think the Warriors are hoping on Clay. I think they're just hoping to get. I think there's more of a concern than Clay on the Warriors.
Okay. All right. So you would take Russ off the bench than over Kyrie.
Russ off the bench over Kyrie. See, not a lot of this stuff going off a team, what team I'm playing with. But if I'm just so Russ off the bench or Kyrie off the bench?
No, Russ off the bench. So you got obviously you got a situation with the Lakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got the way that you've decided that LeBron and Kyrie can play together. I mean, LeBron and Russ can play together. Is Russ coming off the bench? But if you have a chance to trade for Kyrie, Russ for Kyrie, would you take that trade? Because now you
If
have
I'm the
Kyrie.
Lakers.
Yeah, if you're the Lakers, because
Probably not.
you wouldn't take that trade.
Yeah, and it only because I don't see Kyrie helping them.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
got
if
Russ
anything,
off the bench. You got Russ off the bench over Kyrie.
yeah.
Okay.
If you want to put it in those terms, then yes.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure. All right. Let's get off Russ for a second. I don't want you to
I'll fuck the whole game up.
No, listen, I wanted to see where you was gonna go with it, because your questions made me ask you different questions. 6-man, you got Jordan Poole or Tyler Hero? Who would you rather, Jordan Poole or Tyler Hero?
Both of these dudes feel like they hit a ceiling and that they're not about to get through. I feel like they didn't sat in the lobby and say, it's comfortable in this thing.
Got paid. I'm good.
Especially him. Oh, Jordan Poole made me sick so bad because, maybe, and you know what? I ain't gonna try to be mean because maybe getting punched by your teammate probably don't. I'm pretty sure that's not a good feeling, especially the fact that the whole world's seen it now. So maybe he trying to shake back. He got to be teammates with this dude who Superman punched me. It's not even WWE. Then Tyler Hero, god damn, dude. Give me Jordan Poole. Fuck it. I don't like the answer. At least I seen like 2-3 good games out of Jordan Poole. Tyler Hero, I don't know. Miami looking bad. They looking like, what's going on here? Was it all a fluke? Did the league catch up with him or some nonsense? Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Jordan Poole, but let's not get it twisted. They paid that dude and he iffy, but he also got punched in the fucking face. So
all right.
We don't know how a jump shot looks after Superman punch. So
all right. Let me Lowry marketing so let's eliminate these two teams off this question, right? We eliminating Utah, we eliminating Golden State. Okay. Lowry marketing and Draymond Green.
Larry marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, not even a question.
Not even close. Okay. Not even a question. Where you and just in general, where you got him ranked as a power forward based on what we seen this year?
Larry marketing?
Yeah. Like, I know we have three power forwards that's clearly above him. We got
Giannis, Zion, and AD.
Yeah.
We count Cat?
Yeah, you can count Cat.
I would say Cat been playing a little bit better than him. I'll probably still take Cat over him. But if you want to give him that 5 slot, it's so random. Jaren Jackson been hurt again.
I think. What about your boy? We fucking over him in Toronto. Pascal. Siakam.
He was hurt.
All right.
I would unfortunately I'll probably it's not unfortunate, but I'll pick Larry Markin over just because he been playing and Utah been having some type of success. But as far as power forward, yeah, you'll probably have to give him that 5 spot, which I mean, it's not a crime to give him the 5 spot. I'm trying to see if we skipping over anybody. I don't
You
think
take him
so.
over. You'll take him over Christian Wood.
Yeah, I would. Christian
Present
Wood haven't been adding nothing to Dallas to me. You think he been adding something to Dallas?
first couple of games. uh, but again,
Yeah,
that's probably
I'm not mad at Larry Marketing being like the 5th best power forward in the league right now.
all right.
And shit, if you want to see better than Carter Towns, then fuck, that's Minnesota been fucking up. So there you go.
That's it. That's just the ones that I wanted to kind of play with for a second. So
Well, you never did the Booker and Mitchell. How you feel about Booker and Mitchell?
I ain't even
You sent out the text message,
I
but
did. I sent that one through text
I,
message.
I thought that was
I can't
actually a
lie
decent
to you.
one.
Like I'm gonna go with Book, but Mitchell been looking like explosive. Like Mitchell been looking kind of yeah, he been looking explosive. So it's just like the way that his game has been
He
look has been looking
he
different.
he is what Cleveland needed look like. He looked like the exact thing Cleveland needed. He looked like how Chris Paul fit in with Phoenix. It was like,
Yeah.
that was a piece we needed to get this thing going.
Like not to try to overrate him or anything. Like he does look like
He looked
he
like
does look
3 years ago. You can't overrate him because about 3 years ago him and Booker was in that same position of the
but no, I
top
would say
2
I
shooting
won't
guards
overrate him because
along with Clay.
he seems like the second coming of D Wade. And I don't want to overrate him by saying that.
That's not
But
bad.
but yeah, I just he does look like that. So I don't want completely fuck all like the Booker game just look a little different because it looked like it's his game more finesse, more his game more smooth or whatever like that. So it's like if I know a lot of people not gonna remember B Roy, but the way that B Roy was able to get to his spots and just like make shit look easy. That's how Booker look. Booker don't look like he just got Booker don't look like he got like a 32-inch vertical. That's it. That's how Book look where Donovan Mitchell looked like he got a 42-inch vertical.
Yeah, they both look the same this year. I mean, you can't go wrong with this pick. I would probably pick Booker too, but that's because I'm more of a fan of stability. I think when it gets down to the get down, Booker would know what to do because he's on a comfortable team, whether Mitchell will be experimenting.
Yeah.
I mean, Mitch could probably do better, but that's just the only reason I picked him. You splitting hairs.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Last topic of the episode. So surprises and disappointments of the league. So I wrote down some players that I think are some surprises. Well, somewhat surprises. They I would say maybe you can say it's their breakout year if you want to say surprises. Then I got some disappointments. Of course, it's only like 20 games into the season, so I don't want them to, I don't want people to go crazy about it. But disappointments right now, the season stopped right now, there'll be disappointments. But I want to get one player out the way because I don't want to call him a surprise or a disappointment, but I do want to address him. You ready?
Yeah.
Zion Williamson. So I went to the game last night, watched him against the Thunder and stuff. And I've been watching highlights of him, because his first season back. I'm not sure if it's him, the team, or Willie Green. But people can let me know if I'm tripping. This is not the same Zion Williamson we saw 2-3 years ago. He can still get to the goal, but he's not as explosive. I'm not sure if it's because he's trying to watch his injuries. He's trying to watch how he lands, trying to be a little more finesse, trying to land softer. He's not as explosive as he is. When Zion came back this year, I thought it was going to be a debate about, okay, Zion coming to get the number 1 spot for the team, and Brandon Ingram going to have to take a step back and be number 2. But now it seems like Zion either cool with being, hey, let's be 1A and 1B, or let's be sidekicks or dynamic duo, or he cool with being a sidekick, but he don't seem explosive no more. he's still a good player, still one of the best players in the NBA. I mean, top 15 to 20. I can't get. I'm not sure about top 10, but top 15 to 20ish at the worst. But I don't know. He's not a disappointment at all. But I raised my eyebrow like something's not the same.
So this is what I think. Just in my opinion, and this is one thing that I wanted the Pels to do. I wanted the Pels to kind of move through BI a little bit more, just for the fact that it seems like he got more spots. Like he got more spots. The Sun series that they played, like it's damn near impossible to stop this dude. Like his mid range and shit like that, and the way like his how high his release is, like he's a great ISO player, and I think Zion would work better with work better off the ball with CJ. And I just think they don't have the way that it was for Zion when he was averaging 27 points was they had this idea of give Zion the ball and get out the way. Like they really put Steven Adams there really just to block for him. Like he was really just running like Zion. They had Zion like a running back. Like
it's actually kind of still like that. Well, Bi hurt, but so it's
yeah.
you know.
But I'm saying they had like a Tim Tebow type offense on some shit, like where they just like block for Zion and let him run to the goal. And I just think with all of the weapons that he's getting, since he's not naturally like they're not naturally putting him in a point guard position, then he gonna have less shots and probably less touches and everything like that. So it's gonna look like it's gonna be a little worse. Now, as far as the athleticism,
The aggressiveness. What
yeah,
about the aggressiveness?
that portion is different, and he could be a little bit tentative about the injury, or like if you like far as attacking and everything like that. So I have to pay attention a little bit more to that to see what you
Yeah,
say.
it's not the highlight you've seen, but look, shout out to Zion. You know, I already know Big Zaps. You already know I got your back, Big Zaps chips, big seafood potato, man. You know, I'm just concerned. It's not the same guy, man. You know, I'm looking for that dude who jumping out them Nike shoes or something like that. So where you want me to start at? Surprise or disappointment?
Let's go with disappointments first. Let's get them out the way.
Or you want to get them out the way?
Yeah, get them out the way.
Let's get them out the way. You ready?
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
Are you disappointed in Draymond Green? Why?
Because the last bit of hope he had is gone. When I say gone, as far as being his vocal leader to rile troops up, get your head in the game. That shit gonna look like the help defense that I was trying to say. Okay, this the one thing he got going on is gone. His facilitating is somewhat there, but he making you look right that he just stand there and gives Steph the ball. It's like you're not even like trying to facilitate it no more. He's not even looking at the goal no more. Yes. And the thing about it is, I don't have high expectations for Draymond. I have low expectations, but he didn't meet those qualifications. Probably again, same with Jordan Poole, probably because of that punch. That punch probably got him nervous to scream at anybody these days because you know he probably lost a lot of respect in that locker room for that shit. But still, in all, I can't explain why your defense and your facilitating is, you know what I'm saying? Like Steph playing at a way higher level. Like Steph is playing at a higher level. Like, hello, motivation, get your ass in the game. But Golden State defense trash, and Draymond playing like trash. So I know you probably don't think he's a disappointment, but I think he's.
I don't.
I mean,
I don't think.
he clearly playing worse though.
Yeah, I don't expect anything from Draymond Green. Draymond Green has made a career out of yelling and pushing people. Like he never he. I'm sorry.
No,
He's loud.
go
He
ahead.
pushes people. He fouls. He yells. Like he's Like, bruh, like if I could have had an NBA career, that's who I'd have been. I'm saying, like, every time he did something good, he up there. Oh, I did something good. Blah, blah, blah. Like, and it's like, give me $50 million for that. Like, hell yeah. Draymond Green is the hope for the everyman, and the thing that he walks around saying is for. So Draymond Green is worse than Arn Anderson or the Four Horsemen. He's like this. He's like this the entire time. Exactly. Exactly. And Ric Flair was the one who carried the title the entire time. Arn Anderson was like,
Them
four,
old
four.
dudes will be knocking at your door ready to kick your ass playing with the Four Horsemen like that.
Listen.
Arn Anderson, boy, he respected in the wrestling community. You better stop your blasphemy right now. You
Hey,
better stop it.
listen. Arn Anderson, the legend. I'm just saying. I'm only talking about how much Arn Anderson held up the fours. That's it. And that's how Draymond Green is right now. Draymond Green throwing up the fours every single time he get a chance. Like he
You
gonna
ever
be
seen?
he
You
gonna
ever
be
seen?
negotiating his contract. He gonna be up there with Steve Kerr and the general manager, and he gonna be like this the entire time. Four, yelling.
You ever seen Skip Bayless talk about Scottie Pippen?
No, bro.
If you ever look up Skip Bayless talk about Scottie Pippen, that's your Scottie Pippen.
Nah,
Like you like Skip Bayless gives Scottie Pippen no love for his career, and I feel like that's what you're doing at Draymond. So
uh,
look, I'm not gonna spend too much time. I think if anybody who's a fan of Championship Ringside know how you feel about Draymond, so we can move on. I want to acknowledge that I think he's done. Like I'm not even sure how you sit there with that. You must gonna go crazy in the second half of the season in playoffs, because yeah, that's not it. But we can move on. Andy Edwards. And I just put him on this list because I would think, even if Minnesota's still trying to figure it out, I would think he would be one of the guys who's showing that, okay, once we get it together, once these dudes know that I'm the guy of the team, we gonna be in a good spot. But he just seemed like he's starting to, I hate to use it again, like he not peak out, because I feel like he's still young, but it seemed like
I feel like
he's not taking that leap this year that I thought he was gonna take.
I think he's disengaged. I think that's what it is. I think he's disengaged. Like, so one of the things that I told you, and you do not respect it, but I told you that one of the things that players benefit from today is spacing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards has been complaining that with two bigs down there, that there's not enough spacing for him. Now, as far as his game, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I'm a super fan of Anthony Edwards' game or whatever like that. But I would assume that it's predicated off athleticism, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
like, um, I don't know what his mid range game about. What you think? Like he wet from mid range, okay? Like he comfortable there? Like,
I don't think he comfortable in the mid range. Never mind. He definitely comfortable by the 3 point mid range. I seen him work the mid range
so
before though.
but basically, like his game is 3 point into the goal. So if
I
that's
don't
your
think what the
game,
goal like saying.
but I'm saying if that's your game, 3 point into the rim, if you have a big down there that can't do shit outside of like making shots within like 5 feet, then you can allow people to press up on you a little closer. So be you gotta create your shot a little bit more. So I think it's just the fact that he's frustrated with having two bigs on his team, and he would like to have a more open flow offense where he can actually drive to the goal, and he can get off his shit a little bit more. I think that's what he's a little more frustrated with. I think he would rather play with bigs, like with Cat being the main center, where he can be at the 3 point line. And
Sound like he rather no send under the goal.
Yeah, I think he would rather no center under the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what his frustrations come from right now.
All right. Well, moving on from him, who should I go with next? Tell you what, I'm not sure this dude disappointing, but his team disappointing right now, and I'm gonna blame him because he's a veteran, been in the league for a long time, and you get the blame when y'all playing bad or y'all not in that position. Jimmy Butler. I'm not sure. Jimmy Butler could probably be averaging 90 right now, for all I know. But I just know Miami in a bad spot to say they were one of the best teams in the NBA last year. And yeah, I'm gonna just blame him. And if you say it's not his fault, then I'll take.
No. I think God punishing him for them dreads that he had. I think that's what it is. You shouldn't have played with the ancestors like that.
Why? What's wrong with the dreads? Why everybody doing that, man, dog? Like, what's wrong with extensions, bro? Like, we so mean, dog. Like,
he over there.
What if that man really was at a? I'm using glass ceiling the whole time. What if that man held at a glass ceiling? So he like, you know what? Forget it.
No, man. He won't smash.
That's cold blooded, man. Man can get some fake dreads, dog.
No, man. He won't smash Rachel Nichols and then he won't put fake dreads in. No, the punishing him.
Like 60% of the WNBA wearing fake dreads. Y'all don't get them that type of slack. Dog. That's cold.
Because nobody knows.
I'm telling locker room secrets, I guess. So you agree? You think they ain't been disappointing?
Yeah, they definitely a disappointment. Miami altogether a disappointment, and we give Jimmy love for Miami winning. So we have to give I won't say Jimmy hate, but we have to give him responsibility.
Lame.
So we don't care what Jimmy numbers look like when Miami's winning. They need number 1 seed. We put him in that MVP conversation.
In the final couple years ago,
and
damn near the same team. Like, we're not about to play like this. Like, yeah, you're a grown ass man. You get blamed.
Yeah, so they gotta figure it out. I have faith that they will figure it out, but they do have to figure it out. I think they'll figure it out to get in the playoffs. I don't know if they're a first round exit or what, but they have to figure it out. Now, I guess the thing is, I'm probably jumping ahead, but I don't think they won't see nobody like Boston, just for the fact that once you have a younger team that gets your number, it's hard to kind of come back from that. Like,
true.
When a younger team gets you, it's you gotta go ahead and rebuild.
That's what Tyler Hero come in at. If Tyler Hero step his ass up, it'll be more of a threat. But I blame Jimmy Butler because why the fuck not? All right, last disappointment on my list. This guy's supposed to be in this conversation with Tatum, with Booker, with Mitchell, with Clay, with Bradley Beal. Yeah, even Shea. He supposed to be in the conversation with all those guys. But nope. He took a step back, and for some reason, he just can't get his ass back in the spot he need to be in. So now he kind of getting lost in the shadows. He looks like an underwear model now.
What the fuck?
I guess underwear model wrong, huh? Because I guess you think underwear. I'm thinking like, just Hanes, and I just said underwear here. Like, like he just look like a model now. Like I'm not even sure how fire he is at basketball. You know what I'm talking about?
First one, I'm not gonna say who I think you're talking about because that's gonna make me look suspect. So,
dude, underwear models a real thing in life. Relax. Like, look at insecurities. Don't put your insecurities on the internet, bro.
I never heard of that. I've been looking at jobs and never heard of an underwear model.
So. You never heard of an underwear model?
Nope.
Okay. All right. You know what? You macho, bro. You macho. I ain't gonna even try to do that to you. Right? Okay. My bad for saying that. I felt like I felt like Underwear model would slap a little harder than a model in the Hanes commercial. So my bad. Right? Fuck it. Yeah, I fucked that up. But you know who I'm talking about?
Nah, who you talking about?
Really? Zach LaVine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What? 3-4 years ago, he was in a conversation with Booker and Mitchell.
I don't think it was that
And
long. It was before. He was in that conversation right before DeRozan came there. When DeRozan came there, he was like, "Oh shit, you doing your thing, bro? Go ahead, like do your thing."
and walk the fuck off. Like, okay,
Yeah.
look at that guy.
But it was like, so Mitchell came there. I mean, what's his name came there last year? So the year before that. So what? Where's that?
So 2 years ago.
Yeah. So what? 2020. 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2020.
Was it the bubble?
Yeah, that got to be the bubble.
Yeah, I think it was the bubble. Yeah. But
Yeah.
he was literally a threat to be one of the best shooting guards in the league. Literally a threat to be the best shooting guard in the league.
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan signed to Chicago, which was technically the Lakers scraps. I'm not even trying to disrespect DeRozan, but I'm just saying, like, LaVine, you knew about this too. You should have been like, oh man, it's too bad Lakers drop you. How you look past me the ball? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my squad. You came to my city. Like, they supposed to build around me, and he fucked that up. And maybe he was caught up in the hype of DeMar DeRozan having a good season last year, so I wasn't really tripping. But I don't see him doing shit this year either. So it's like, nah.
But I think my thing is about a certain type of mentality, because, like, say with Jaylen Brown is like, we clearly see that this Jason Tatum team, but Jaylen Brown gets it going. It's like, all right, well, fuck. In order for me to get me, I got to get 20 in the first half. You feel me?
I
And
also look at Jaylen Brown like he look at Jason Tatum like, all right, you fucking up. I got it. Like I feel like he sit back and do that. He do that the right way.
And it's like,
LaVine don't do that.
What you call him? It's like LaVine just content seeing Zach. I mean, I'm sorry, LaVine content seeing Zach. It's like LaVine content seeing DeMar. Like, we gonna rise and fall based on what you do, and that don't make no sense. It's like trying to figure out, like, even if you have somebody like you gotta try to figure out what you're gonna do to contribute to the team. Even if it's like, man, you know what? He getting the touches that I used to get. Well, be a better defender. Like, figure out if you could be a lockdown defender, or improve to the point to where you such an off the ball threat to where you commanding double teams off the ball. Like, you got to figure out something to contribute to the team, because if DeMar DeRozan gonna have the ball, then you got to figure out how you're going to be a good cutter, or you're going to figure out how you're going to be a lockdown defender. And he, like, damn near turned into PJ Tucker. So,
yeah, the dude really, yeah, you know what? I summed it all up. He a disappointment. Like, he got a lot of time to make up for it, but you would think after taking a step back and watching DeMar, no disrespect, DeMar, what, 31, 32? DeMar technically old. So you watch DeMar old ass have a rejuvenation season, and look what Booker did. Like, Chris Paul lit a flame, and now he carrying that team. Like, I don't know. Let's go to surprises. I got two people, which maybe a surprise or not, but hey, I feel like if I had to pick surprise, it'll be them. Shay.
So wait. Back up a little bit.
What's up?
Just because I want go over disappointments, and
Okay.
my disappointments I have for disappointments with teams, right?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So my first disappointment, we kind of went over them a little bit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip them because we went over them. I was thinking about Miami Heat. We're gonna skip over them because we talked about Jimmy Butler. Mm-hmm. But my second disappointment got to be the Nets. We got got to be the Nets. And if I wanted to narrow that down to a player, then we gotta talk about how bad Ben Simmons been since coming back. Like
The fact that they applaud 11-point game, like is ridiculous.
yeah, like
This dude's an
Ben.
all NBA player. What are we talking about?
And the thing is, I was on Ben Simmons' side. It was like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all want to put the whole series on me. And when we look at Tobias Harris, who was the highest paid player on the team, they had no expectations of him. You feel me? Joel Embiid, who had 9 turnovers in Game 7 or whatever, nobody blamed him. And Doc Rivers, who's the king of losing. Um,
3-1
what
lead.
3-1 leads. Like nobody put it on them. So I was with Ben Simmons.
You don't think he was being a little soft?
He was, but at the same
Okay.
time, your team people can people in the media can push it on you, but your team not supposed to push it on you. And the team put shit on him when they weren't without blame. So I felt like he had the right to feel played. But
I agree with that.
now we 2 years removed from that. And we applauding 11-point games from you. Like we
Look, he didn't make my disappointment list because he was a disappointment. The day he started acting like, watch your words, be careful, be nice. Ever since he lost his confidence in Philly,
took a sabbatical. But yeah, that's what happened.
so we lost all the grimy basketball players who wanted, like he wanted to tell people "F you." Like we lost those type of players. Like they gone.
Yeah.
Like we had Kobe get booed in the first half and MVP chance in the second half. We don't got those type of guys. I ain't saying be Kobe, but oh, you don't like me? I'm gonna show you. We don't have those guys no more. We like, I want to get out of this town. They don't cheer for me anymore. Like, yeah,
And
you got blame. Yeah, you got blame for it. But a true basketball player know that okay, yeah, it was a critical part of the game, but damn, it's not the sole reason we're not in the playoffs. Like you could fade out yourself and be a growing player. But hey, he's a kid. He's 27 years old.
but yeah, I have him as a disappointment because even
I
with the
agree.
with the squad that they have around him, the squad they have around him is built for him to succeed. Because you have shooters all around you. You got Seth, Kyrie, KD, and y'all play without a center for the most part. So
The
even
dude,
sometimes I want to say they got Patty Mills in that lineup too. So they have sometimes they play a real small lineup, and this allows you to be able to play the game that you want to play. You feel me?
the
But
dude play like your uncle, and you're a good shooter. He just passed the ball and throw a pick. It's like, here, shoot the ball. Like
yeah,
I just laugh when I see him. And to give him his credit, he is playing better than he was. So I mean, I guess if people want to applaud him for that, more power to him. But yeah, I could agree. Disappointment.
yeah. Um, that I guess that's the only thing that I guess the only other disappointment that I would have on my list as far as teams is gonna be Dallas. Like right now, I didn't think Dallas was gonna be high, but I thought simply because of Luka that Dallas was gonna be uh a middle seed. Like I think there was gonna be like a fifth seed based on Luka. And I figured that him and Dinwiddie started getting some chemistry. The 3-and-D players started balling out. I don't have an individual player that I would blame for their lows, but yeah, Dallas. I think Dallas is the ones who I would have to give my other disappointment to. Everybody else, we expected y'all to be there.
Now Dallas is doing bad, but I'm trying to see how it was the best way to word this. I always felt like Dallas overachieved. So if Dallas wound up being in like an 8 seed, do I sound crazy if I'm not surprised? They're one player team. the next best player is Spencer Dinwiddie, and I'm not gonna overrate Spencer Dinwiddie to say he's a second star on a good team. He's not.
No.
He's a fourth or fifth, second best six man. I'm not even sure he'd be a six man off of maybe a six man if I'm being nice to him. But yeah, you can say Dallas disappointed because they in the bottom, they like in the bottom three, like 11, 10 or 11. I can say disappointed off of that, but I mean, I don't want to go too crazy on Dallas because I always thought they overachieved. Like they made the fourth seed. It's like, wow, really? Damn. With that fucking squad, they got one player. That's it. And they play like they got one player. That's it. Like the one time they had a decent player, he shipped his ass to New York, and I don't think he was decent enough to even do that, get that contract. But shout out to him for getting his money. Never mad at nobody getting their money. All right, you going disappointments?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
All right. So surprises, I don't really got. They not really. Well, I think one is surprise. One is I'm finally like coming out, and y'all starting to notice me. So I'm gonna start with him, and that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I think he having his John Morant year last year. Only problem is his team still trash, and Thunder like you looking good out there. We still sitting on a bunch of draft picks though, so don't go too crazy. Like like hey, score your points, but take it easy. You got a 7'5" French kid you'll look nice with. Like you'll look real nice with him. So take it easy on all that. Get your 30 points, then lose the game by 12. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But no, all jokes aside, even though the Thunder still not doing that much better, I think Shea starting to show out, and I think he's starting to get into his all-star form. If I had to give it like a title of what he's doing, I think he's starting to get into his all-star form to where, and and as much as me and you clown, I rock with CP3. That's my dog, but I guess on his decline, it'll be either Shea, and I didn't write down De'Aaron Fox, but De'Aaron Fox actually doing good this year too. So Shea and De'Aaron Fox look like they're gonna try to take the spot of Chris Paul in that guard position in the West. Oh, well, you know what? I actually got one more player too who probably arguing for that guard position because there's a lot of guards who fell off, who not gonna be in an All-Star game no more. Like Russ and Chris Paul, they probably done with the All-Star games. So with those two positions open, they got a lot of guards that's out there that probably want that spot. And the Ellis, another player who probably want that spot, But yeah, Shea, and damn, I really didn't put down whatchamacallit. But Shea definitely gonna be one of my surprises of the year.
I had well, you mentioned one of the players that I had for surprise. I had De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I didn't even think about him. He was definitely supposed to be on this. I was actually trying to think of him for one of the pick a player situation. Yeah, fuck it. The way you picked Ja Morant, I should have did Shea versus De'Aaron Fox. I want to do something with Ja, but De'Aaron Fox. What?
But no, like with De'Aaron Fox has increased his efficiency. And I know you don't really give a fuck about that, but just talking about how how he talking about like his I want to say his what was it? His 3-point shooting is way better than what it was. I want to say he was like a 30% 3-point shooter, and I think he's up to like 36, and
he balling
either 36 or 38. Now the numbers don't sound much, but 30% is Russell Westbrook. 38% is probably like a Reggie Miller. Those are drastically different things. So like those things have really changed. I guess if I'm gonna add surprises, obviously we're gonna have Lowry marketing as far as surprises is concerned. Like
really?
Dude averaging 22 and 8. You feel me? At the power.
What in Chicago? He was bad.
He
Chicago.
was
All right, fine. You got it. But I don't got nothing to say about him, so you can go ahead.
No, dude averaging 22 and 8, 25 years old. And like right now, it like I would say Utah should get off his contract because it's like, man, go ahead and trade him to get picks, like get picks or a pick.
They
But
got all the fucking picks already.
But he on a friendly ass contract. Like his contract is 16 mil a year. So if that's your contract, 16 mil a year, with when everybody gets at least 10 and you a top 10 power forward, and you had him as top 5. So I'm saying if you a top 10 power forward,
I'm probably
that's
looking over somebody. Don't take that. Don't take that to the grave.
no, I'm saying probably. But I'm just saying it's easy to put him as top 10. Shit. You usually have to spend 16 mil for a roster filler.
So you saying like his contract easy to trade?
His contract easy to trade, but I would keep it just for the fact that
okay.
If it's you can 16 mil just get you a 3-point shooter.
The way I look at it, what from what you just told me about them having a friendly contract, man, this probably be a crazy good strategy. They probably start out the season real good to show how good they could be. All the setup getting Wemby.
Oh, Danny Ainge is about trading everything. That boy.
Oh, we already know that.
And everything. So
he need to trade that damn team to Seattle. Like, give us the Supersonics back, man.
Yeah.
But LeBron won a team in Vegas, so they gonna just expand the league. We all know the truth behind the NBA. We just doing this for entertainment. You ready for my last surprise of the league?
Yeah, who you got?
And again, these when I say surprise, it feels weird to call them surprise, but I guess you can say they're breaking out. Anthony Simons.
Okay.
Baby Dame at this point, because Lord, if you watch the way this dude plays, like, so you just at practice watching Dame or something, like the game exactly the same, but look, dudes have a hard time guarding him, and he playing as the leader of Portland right now as he was last year. And as soon as Dame get back, he can play a sidekick like it's nothing. He's the other person I think is going to challenge for that open guard spot as an all-star. Moving down the line, this year he might not be an all-star. They got a lot of competition. But moving down the line, I think he's going to be one of them few people trying to say, hey, I'm a perennial all-star too. Like when that time come around, you already know my name will get mentioned. But he definitely playing like he about to be a star in this league. So I got him as a surprise.
All right. I didn't have him as a surprise just because he was like this last year. He made it easy. He made it easier for them to get rid of CJ.
Well, I guess and not to cut your take off, but just to let you know where I'm coming from. He was playing good last year, but without Dame. Even with Dame on the team, he like moved to that second best player slot. Well, maybe the third after Jeremy Grant, but he moved to that slot effortlessly. And now that Dame gone, he just moved back to that. Okay, I can help. I can carry the team along with Jeremy Grant. So that's all. Like, yeah, you're right. He did play the same. He did play like this last year, but again, I thought it was last year was no pressure. I could kick the ball to goal. The coach ain't gonna say shit. He's gonna say, "Oh, God Dame."
Yeah. The last person I just got and I mentioned him earlier, but Tyrese Halliburton.
Talk to me, because I sound stupid as hell out in these streets, boy.
No, I'm just saying, like,
but he been talking like that since he got traded.
No, my thing is, I was wondering who the hell this dude was. Like, far as I knew, like they talked about him in college, like he was what this boy name is. He played for Philly. Michael. He got like
Carter
3.
Williams.
Yeah, Michael Carter Williams. That's what they talked about. They talked about him like that when he was in college. So I just associated those two together. Like he was gonna be like the same type of player. But when they was trying to trade, I think Indiana was trying to trade. They originally tried to trade for Tyrese Halliburton. They tried to trade.
I gotta watch this dude games, man.
Yeah, they tried to trade Sabonis for Tyrese Halliburton. It was like, no, I think it was, and no, they tried to trade for Tyrese Halliburton or something. Somebody tried to trade for Tyrese Halliburton, and it was like, no, they'll rather trade De'Aaron Fox. They tried to trade for, it was some shit like that. So there was like they would have rather the Kings was like, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. The what you call them wanted Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers wanted Tyrese Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
The Kings said, nah, we'll give you De'Aaron Fox. And it was like, nah, we want Tyrese Halliburton. So
it's drafted?
No, this was when they traded for Sabonis.
Okay.
So it was like they were trying to they chose that they wanted Tyrese Halliburton over De'Aaron Fox. And for us, it was like we don't see Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox being on that same level. It's been De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton way down here. But like again, the numbers is 20 and 11. There's not too many people that did that. Now, with that said, there's only 20 games in, so he got to sustain this excellence for over the course of the season. But right now, he's being a breakout player as far as the point guard is concerned. And if we had all-star voting today, I think he would make it for his on the East.
Yeah, he would, especially East guards. The East guards isn't really crazy deep. You got the Cleveland back duel. Drew Holiday haven't been a guard and been playing like that. Yeah, he definitely probably be an all-star this year.
Yeah.
Unless they fall completely on their fucking face. But yeah, so whenever they play somebody good or something, and I catch them on ESPN 8 or TNT, I watch the Indiana Pacers game. I'll be sure to watch that because I'm
that on him.
Like, I hit Indiana. I'm like, shit, let me go wash these clothes, man, before I fall asleep or something. Like,
man, you ain't ready to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner yet?
Again, I don't care. Like, look, when it comes to that, I feel like Russ proved me right. He ain't the problem with that team. That team got all kind of shit going on with him. Like, Russ didn't move to the bench and look good. Now we looking at LeBron kind of silly now. Like, damn, they was actually winning pretty decent when you was on the bench. AD looked pretty aggressive. Like, but that's the LeBron effect. We already know how that works, man. This dude come on the court command thing. So, when he not on court, people a little more loose.
Yeah.
We good, G?
I'm good.
We did an hour and a half, man. We try to do this thing between 45 and an hour, but it is what it is. Shout out to y'all listening. Shout out to y'all, supporting. Shout out to everybody retweeting, all that other stuff. All the descriptions in the box. All the links in the description box. Stop hating, stop bitching. God bless BLM. Be smart. G. Next time, bro. Oh shit! Hold up. My bad. You froze. What you got to say?
Oh no. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell. You dig? Follow us on the platforms or whatever. And if you got a debate, at me.
Yeah, a lot of people been trying to get on, like talking about they want to get on for a conversation. Let us know. What to say. Whoever you want to talk to, if you want to talk to G, I'll be the host. I'll be the moderator. Whatever, let us know. All right, G.
Still a
Say
bully.
it again.
I say I'm still a bully. So don't
You don't, hey, don't get embarrassed on this channel.
I'm
Don't
saying
get embarrassed on this channel.
I'm just saying let's get it.
All right, my guy.